Hi Preppy Cozius. Today I found out some games you shall never play. In Roblox. But before I start, can you like and subscribe? If you don't want, just don't. I'm not forcing. Enjoy the video, cozies. So I found out a creepy game on Roblox called.
Saturday to JV.
So when you load in the game, you would think, it's just a simple game, what's wrong with it? I'm gonna explain. If you go deep in the woods, you will find a .d3 add B0D, Y without and 4 Malaysian ringgits. And next to it it will say, do not type JFA is a I. When you type JFA is a I, it's gonna say something like JFA is in your account or something. I don't kinda remember though. The next creepy secret about this game is that if your card gets into GFA's head, you will get teleported to the same game, but in a very creepy vibe. If you get into the creepy card, it's gonna lead you to a creepy face, but before you enter it, ghosts will be around you and saying disturbing stuff, and after they're done talking, it will lead you to a red sky. Your friends will be on across, which is very disturbing, oh my god. Anyways, now we are gonna talk about
Would you rather Diva Tower?
well, there's a new game called Would You Rather Diva Tower, and many people think that it's just a simple dress-up game. But nope, they are wrong. There is a Herkiv myth. Well, basically Herkiv is the owner of the game, but he had a very sad backstory. He has 3 targets. First is Zaid, second is Flush, and third is Lana. Okay, let's talk about the creepy secrets you shall try. To do the first secret, you need to join their community and like the game. Then, go jump above the slap. Then you will be in a creepy obby. But I won't tell what will happen. It's a secret. So go try it yourself. Next, is that if you go behind the obby, you will find a DO3 ADB0DY without its HO3AD. And next to it, you will see a dropped Herkiv mask. Click on the mask and you will be teleported to Herkiv Zaid's Earl House. Nothing much of it. It just shows the place. And you need to explore it. The next secret is that if you go on the stage with the rainbow carpet game passes, look under the stage, there will be a note that will teleport you to a white hallway. Walk straight and type the code 5900. Then it will teleport you to a factory and nothing. JST explore that place. And the next secret is that when you load in the game, it will say, what's that? Button. If you click the X, you'll see the game passes on your screen. Tap the button and then you will be teleported to a maze with a Herkiv monster. And it's almost impossible to try and find the white exit door. If you find it, you will get teleported to a game that will ask you weird questions, and when you answer them, it will show you Herkiv telling you something, and then you'll get disconnected. Okay, that's the last secret, but how to explain it. So just watch the short I made with the Herkiv mask. Okay, now let's talk about
Fashion Diva.
So Fashion Diva is a classic dress-up game for kids to play, but the whole time you're playing with bots, which is not fair not to play with real people. And if you type, are there any bots here? It's gonna teleport you to the game, but you only have a flashlight and the game has such a creepy vibe. Okay, now let's talk about
100 players musical chairs.
well, this game is the classic musical chairs game that everyone plays. And it's pop-it fun for kids. But I disagree. All the fun games has bots, so you're playing with bots again. And type, are there any bots here? It's gonna teleport you to a game with real players by saying that we found out. And it says, sorry. Now let's talk about the game called
Loot Ladder.
So Loot Ladder is a game that you can play. And it's so fun in my opinion, but everything is great until you create a private server. You can create one, It's for free. Well, I did. And guess what? It had a bunch of people in the server. But it was a private server. So I checked if there are another players here, and I was alone. So I asked if are there any bots here, and everyone replied, "We're not bots." Then I typed, "You're so bad at the game." But all of them was staring at me and my screen dot got darker, and I saw my clone. Then I typed, "You're not me dot, but..." My clone became a monster and dot it stretched me, and I became too tall and it kicked me out. And I translated the dot numbers and they were saying, "Bot." Now, let's talk about.
Guess the kitty.
So Guess the Kitty is a game that it shows a bunch of kitties and you need to guess the correct kitty. But if you choose the wrong kitty, the kitty is going to be full or brutal hurts, and it has deadly weapons. And this game is for kids? Okay, now let's talk about.
Lomondo.
Well, this game seems a cute kawaii Japanese game, but it's just to fool you. When you open the app, it will show disturbing dot pictures and so many jump scares. Okay, now let's talk about.
Talking Angela.
So guys, this story is fake, but I'm still explaining it. Talking Angela is a popular game on Play Store. But people started realizing that the game is watching you. People say that there's a man in Talking Angela's eye, and he's watching you. And this showed up and in dot breaking news. But this is just a fake story. So the Talking Angela app is safe to download it, and no one is watching you. Okay, now let's talk about.
Sarah's House Tycoon.
So many people say that this game is created by the stalker of Sarah. If you look under the car comma, you will see someone watching you. If you go close to a trash can, you will hear loud screaming noises of Sarah. And if you type Sarah or Sarah in the chat, you will see a person holding a gun, and if you go close to him, it will kick you out by showing you the real Sarah except her face. Now let's talk about.
Ice Cream Cool Launcher.
This game you could find it on Play Store, but not anymore. I'll explain why. So this game seems like an innocent game, but if you give access to your gallery and those stuff, this game can hack, break your phone and get your personal info. I'm glad that Play Store removed it. But if you have Android, you can download it on Google, but it's a virus. Now let's talk about.
Life Together.
So Life Together is a game on Roblox where you can roleplay with your friends. One day, a girl was playing Life Together in a private server, but she started seeing clones of herself, and she checked and she was alone. But I think that it was a glitch because I play Life Together many times and it never happened. Alright, now let's talk about.
Day-Night Tower.
So Day-Night Tower is a playable, enjoyable tower game in Roblox. But if you go in front of the game passes, turn to your left and walk straight, then you will see a free slap, but before you get it, you need to complete a short obby first, when you complete it. Go behind the slap and you will see a creepy face. Walk into the creepy face and you will get a jump scare. After that, you will get teleported to the same game, but in a very creepy style. If you complete the lil of the obby, a girl named will friend request you. If you accept it, you will get a jump scare. If you decline it, it will kick you out by saying, "Help me." Oh, and BTW in would rather Diva Tower. If you get to the keyboard stage, it will say "Help me" on the keyboard. When you click it, it's gonna teleport you to a game that shows Zaid with the Herkiv mask. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you wanna add me, type Cozier Bex. Anyways, stay safe, cozies.